Lleucu, third final in a row, but I guess the excitement doesn't get any less.
No, definitely not. You obviously build through the season to try and get to top four, and then obviously getting to the final is huge. Is what we all look forward to. So yeah, there's definitely excitement, but we're just kind of trying to build through the week.
You mentioned building through the season there. I guess it's been a slightly more challenging season than in previous seasons. There's been a lot of disruption with the short year and stuff, but I guess you've kind of hit your form now. The last few games in particular have looked really strong, and that must be really pleasing going into that final.
Yeah, obviously quite a few of the girls were away, the international girls were away at the start of the season, but like I think the girls that were still here and like that fed back in slowly did a great job. Got us really good wins at the start of the season to like sort of give us a platform. We probably have hit form at the right time. We had a few ups and downs, I guess, throughout the middle of the season. But yeah, I think we obviously love playoff rugby. It's what everyone wants to play in. And yeah, hopefully we can just keep building and try and get a whole performance in the final.
And I guess it's not just about the way you've played and the results you've got, but it's also the teams you have beaten, like the last two games, Quins and Bristol, two top sides, and that must give you confidence that you can go into that final and beat anyone.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I think all the teams in the league probably have improved this season, and there's been quite a few upsets really throughout the season. But yeah, coming to the end of the season and still playing against like top teams and getting those W's that were really important for us, and sort of building from each game was really huge for us going into the playoffs. And then yeah, beating Bristol was yeah, it's good for us. Yeah.
And you've obviously had a week without a game. How much has that helped you sort of recharge and maybe nurse a few bumps and stuff going into that final?
Yeah, I think it kind of, when you go into it after the semi-final, it feels like it's a long time away, but I think it's actually come around quite quickly. We're into finals week now, which is awesome. I think that some of the girls probably had like good time to just reset a little bit over the weekend and then just get into it really this week.
And I guess going into that, I think it's your first training session of the week today, bringing plenty of energy and plenty of excitement into what's going to be a massive week for the club.
Yeah, 100%. I think we'll all be buzzing to be back in together and just get a really good session tonight and then build into the week then.
And like Linny was saying before you, obviously Linny's off at the end of the week and a few girls moving on as well. So I guess a big thing is just enjoying your final week as a group.
Yeah, 100%. Linny's like massive on enjoying every moment that we're together as a squad and enjoying little wins or even big wins, I guess, and making sure we just enjoy the moment and kind of savour it a little bit, because probably not often we're not going to have the same group of players next year. So it's just making the most of every training session and then really making the most of the weekend and hopefully come away with a...
Finally, it's a massive year for women's rugby. We've seen some massive crowds down at Ashton Gate and at the Stoop, and obviously here at Queen's Home as well. Obviously Six Nations and then hopefully a World Cup coming up for yourself, but this PWR final is really going to be one of those massive events, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously we're going to Sari's his backyard really, so you'd imagine they're going to have a big following there, but I think there's going to be people from all across the country, all the clubs coming because they want to watch the final, and hopefully we can get a big crowd and get loads of noise from the stand, yeah.
Yeah, like you've witnessed firsthand at Sandy Park, there's always a big Gloucester Hartbury following wherever you go.
Yeah, it's huge. If we can get as many people as we can down there, the noise and the support is huge for us. So we're really looking forward to it.
Cheers, all the best.